Sampradhaya Bhajan with Bhakti Malay group. So Ranjini, just now we had. Once welcome to the afternoon session of Bhajan Kirtan by Vaisnari and Bhaji and the very own London UK Tripura in the afternoon. Such a divine performance. I say performance with a particular interest in this because in fact, I wish life is taken as a performance in our mind. As Shakespeare said, world is a stage and life is a performance. We don't take it because performance means planning, means practice, means bhavam, bhavadana, making others happy, benchmarking, promoting, most importantly, getting the feedback from others. How can I improve myself? So life must be a performance. We must not perform in the role responsibilities of who am I? I'm a husband, wife, daughter, friend, mitra. What am I doing? Because the moment we do that, we change our approach to life. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to give you that philosophical talk in the lunchtime. But the performance is a word, and I think the bhajan is a supreme performance. Bhajan upasana, because you see, in a normal performance is a performer and an audience. That's a division there. You appraise how he sings. Does it tantalize my interest? Is he doing the raga correctly? We compare, contrast. But I was just watching. Here there is no such lines. Everybody is performing. Shraddhanjali Guru has actually made us to sing loudly. So therefore, this is a supreme performance. And we need to do it every time there's an opportunity, more and more, big and loud. We used to think, we thought about this, and how far we can go. We've done 4 years to 3 years, we're going to do 4th year. How big we should do? Any Atmatika Upasana you do very simply, right? Why are we doing this in a big way? What's the need for it? Why do we spend money? Why we ask money every year, We are happy to beg for the good cause. So we come back to you with a bowl and say, please pay. And the thoughts may come into your mind, why year on year? Is it one Radha Kalyana good enough? But there is a need. Celebration is the hallmark of Sanatana Dharma. Life is to enjoy. It's not just Christmas 1 year. Every month is celebration because it reminds you that you live to live happy. And when we do that in this country, time has come to assert our right, to assert who we are. We need to be loud. It's a Bible. It's a Kalyana. Why should you do a registered marriage in a special home? Bring it on. So we are stepping up the scale. Why? How? What capacity we have? In front of us. You are all there. Because this is one big family. We were discussing a couple of days back and we used to count who will come, how many will come, how many will contribute. How do we do? And your hearts are bigger than your size. You always give. But let's count on families. How many families we bring together to show this is our family. One big family, but how many families come? This is a world event now. This is every year. Last year, as Raj said, 3,000 participants physically, 25,000 virtually. People talk about this. Is it a glory to us? No. It's a grace to us. It's a blessing to us. So we need to really, really step up this. Therefore, we have to count on so many families. How many families do you think we have? In our Sanatana Dharma, Indian diaspora, 300 families, 400 families, 500 families, 1,000 families. But how many families we see here? How many we should bring in? No, I'm not trying to arouse your passion, but it is such an important thing because the younger generation, the next generation, have to feel proud about what we are doing. We missed it. My mother never told me why she does what she does because she's so dedicated. Even a questioning is a sin. But times have changed. But what we need to do is, when we dance, when we sing in ecstasy, you see, when you do the puja, you pray for something. You ask for something. But when you go here, did anybody pray for your own needs? No. You completely submerged. Bhagavan says in Gita, the best bhakta is one who sings the glory of God without asking. Why should we be beggar to God? Why should we ask for things? When I work for you, my master, you take care of me. So this is what the bhajans is all about. I want to give you that context because it's going to be a big party. It is a party, celebration, fun. This year we're going to have 2.5 days. And it's going to have lots of food to eat. And our volunteers are already planning. Kashi Alva this time, how do we do it? You think it is unnecessary? No, it is not. It is essential. Everything that we do is to celebrate. That means action, task, money, planning. That's why I want to set this seed, but it is a performance. Planning is needed, budget is needed, support is needed. Just take charge, come inside. We are just Trump, the French, we're not doing it. We're just facilitating it. Okay. So we are registered charity, as you know. So our accounts are submitted, and Raj is going to talk about all that. So everything is open. So if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, feel free to ask us. So registered charity. And we do things with certain social cause. Dr. Udaiyalur last time said, I hope that you have your own hall someday. May it come true. So therefore we need to find a way that this galvanizing, this mobilizing the people to work with us leads to a residual money that we can save, build, like the squirrel that built the bench. Every community has got a one hall, one place. Why not South Indian community? Okay, big. So all this we need to do, and many organizations are thinking the same way, and we want to be part of that. We need to work together. It is not just this, everybody has to do it. So the social costs need to be there. And Meena last year brought this old people there, care home people, we bring them there. Differently able people bring them there in this party. This year also we want to bring some social cause. So we will do things like this. If you have ideas, please bring it to us. We also have some themes every year. The themes are basically to bring our creative mind to focus. It's like you decorate it differently. It's quite easy to buy things in 1 year and then keep recycling it like I do in my golu at my home. Same step, same doll, board. So why not make something different? So a theme brings us together. So we started first with peacock, Krishna's favorite bird. We had Hamsa in the second year, and we had lotus the third year. So thematic way is to give a different perspectives of what we do and to decorate it easily. So this year, and Raj post the slide next one. So next year we are going to have 2 parrots. As you can see, Suhinau Sukadvayam. It means 2 beautiful loving birds, enchanting birds. Sukham is what we need, right? Shuka is parrot. Sukham is happiness. The Kam Shabdam means Atma, Brahma. Sukham means that you are one with the Atma. When you do bhajan, you hear that, you feel Sukham. Because you are one with the Atma. The 2 parrots are very, very important in the Bagavathar Purana. It comes about it. Like Radha used to have 2 birds, 2 parrots. Shubhala and Madhumangala. 2 parrots always sings Krishna's name. Bhagavan used to have a Shuka, a parrot. And Radha used to have a Sari, a blackbird. They used to argue. Parrot would say, look, my Lord is the biggest, greater one. Madan Mohan is, then the blackbird will say, no, my Pirati, my queen is Madan Moha Mohini. That's why Jayadeva says, Padapallavam Mama Sirasi Mandanam, Padapallava Uttaram. Let your lotus feet be on my head. What does it mean? It means, you see, Jayadeva Ashtam, that's what you're going to sing it in the thing, but a lot of his romance, his love, passion, and there is, the import is Atma Tattva. It says if Shababadi, Lord Nataraja dances and make the whole world spin around, he's a master. The same Parabrahma comes as a Krishna. You know what he does? He dances to our singing. Look at the contrast. One form he dances and controls, another form he enchants and dances to your tune. But you need to sing. You need to sing from your heart. That is why Nama Bhajan is a great penance to do. So what this year we are planning to do, this is the theme. Of course, there is a subtle tactical reason. So when you decorate, you need to have a easy thing to decorate. Parrot is easy. You can do the rangoli quite easily. You can cut down the parrots on a piece of paper. Right also. So 2 parrots for the theme. But the rest of the ethos are exactly same. I will leave Raj to describe the agenda, the plan, and everything. The important point I wanted to say, this year's function started from Friday, one day before. Just to get, last year we had a lot of local artists, local bhajan players are doing that. It eats up some time from the main bhajan. So what we did was, we took the feedback from last year. So in this year's action, we will see, we reflect, we listen to, and we reflect that in action. Over a period of time, we will do that continuously. We will ensure that we respond to that. So it's going to be Friday afternoon, Saturday, and Sunday. So from Friday 4 p.m. to Sunday 4 p.m., you block it in a diary. I let Raj to talk about all these things. And it's going to be, I'm afraid, to be a bigger scale than last time. At least we aim for that. So you have to support it in all ways, not just money. Money is just one part of it. It's motivation, support, physical participation, and everything. The event starts from middle of November. I will let Raj talk about that. So I'm going to stop it here. So what I wanted to give you is, this is a program which is going to go year on year on year. This is our program, our family wedding. So it's a spiritual program, it's a drama, it's a party, it's a feast to enjoy. Please bring more children. Please make sure that you bring in new families. Can you just take a check? How many of you have not attended Radha Kalyana so far? Can you raise your hand? Okay. So I think what we need to do, the existing participants, please be an ambassador. Bring new people. And we had a pleasure of doing the Rudra Jabam during the middle of this year, and we had 300 odd families came in, all new. So Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Gujarati, no bar. Bhajan is going to include everything else. And the theme that we're going to have this year, like this theme as the decoration, is pilgrimage. The first year we did a theme, second year we had another theme like different weddings, Tulsi Kalyana, Rama Kalyana. Last year we did a Krishna Mande Jagat Guru. This year we are suggesting to Dr. Udaiyalur, if you have a thought in your mind, why Udaiyalur every year after year, it will change, I think we are still learning, and I think he is helping us. So in future we'll bring in more people to come from India. This year going to be Dr. Udaiyalur. And the theme we are proposing to him is a pilgrimage tour. That means the pre-events, one or more events we're going to have, in each event he will sing about so many Punya Kshetras, Guru Kshetras, and Tirthayatras, Kashi, Banaras, Ayodhya, whatever, and songs related to that. And we go around, finish the Unchavruthi, and come back to the Vrindavan of main function. So that is the idea. Please post if you have any thoughts about it. We'll finalize it and it will be all announced in the due course to come. Please come back to the WhatsApp group. Please stay connected to and bring more people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rajja. So I'll just take 5 more minutes just to give everyone what's the plan. So this is the digital flyer that you will receive on your WhatsApp groups from evening today. So the main program is 24th, 25th, 26th November. So that's the main Radha Kalyana event. Obviously, we have 10 days of pre-events that happen before that. So please mark your diaries. It will be in Sattavis Patidar Hall, hardly 2 kilometers from here. That's the place where the venue is. But we'll send this out by digital flyers, which should go out by evening today. So, performing artists, as we already said, I call him the Amitabh Bachchan of Radha Kalyana, because that's what he is. You know, you can't get an appointment with him when you are in India. But we have the pleasure of having him here in London in 2 weeks, and he travels all over UK promoting Sampradhaya Bhajan. The great thing about Udaiyalur Kalyana Mahotsav is he's versatile in Hindi, Marathi. He sings bhajans in Gujarati, in Sanskrit, in Tamil, in Kannada, in Telugu, in Malayalam. So he can take us, to an ecstasy in any language. He's a very, very versatile performer. So this time, as you see, we have the usual group. We have Bagavathar sir coming, Babu sir coming on the mridangam, Shankaraman on the harmonium, and we've got Vinod. If you remember, he had joined us in 2019. So Vinod is going to be on the dolki. So this is the team that's arriving here. Fingers crossed, visas being processed on time. They should be here, in the middle of November. Okay, so what are we going to be doing? I know it's a bit difficult to read. The tentative plan is from the 17th of November. So most of these venues have already been discussed with individual groups. So we have local groups who are coordinating this. I've been in touch with them over the last 2 to 3 months, and some of them have already booked the venues. They're already planning for it. So 17th November, which is a Friday evening, will be Milton Keynes. Birmingham Balaji Temple is likely to happen on 18th of November. We have a new entry this time. Rugby put their ball in their request in very early, so we'll have rugby on Saturday as well. And then we go to Manchester on the 19th of November, and Reading will be on the 20th of November, which is Monday. We've always got Udaiyalur an opportunity to perform in the Houses of Parliament, so we hope to kind of pursue that this year as well. And then we have the East London performances on the 22nd of November. We give him a day's break, poor guy, and then we have 3 days of continuous event in Sattavis Patidar. So from 17th all the way to the 26th, it will be a packed itinerary. So join us wherever we go. We want to publish this much earlier, so you can plan your plan joining us everywhere as we go. So this is going to be the program when Udaiyalur sir is here. But as you already know, we are now becoming pan-European. So Udaiyalur is not traveling, but we are going to start with our first ever Unchavruthis in Dublin and in Munich this year. So there, we have already got people in Germany and Ireland lined up to welcome us on the 8th and 14th of October. Thank you. So this is why we want to go bigger and broader as far as the diverse geography is concerned. And then we have made some tentative plans for the other regions. I am still to talk to a lot of local groups. This is our first cut framework to say this is potentially the dates. As you see, again, we do the Bhiksha. So Unchavruthi is all about me going and requesting everybody's participation. We kind of covered hundreds of families last year, and we want to do that. We go to people's houses, they invite their own local groups or families to come in, and we ask for alms, we ask for we literally beg for them to be a part of the Radha Kalyana event. So this is a tentative plan for the event. So as you see, come October till the end of November, for about 2 months, we have a packed program, and we request everybody's participation as we go along. So Sattavis Patidar is the main venue, as you already know. If you're not, this is a beautiful hall with about 900 capacity. We can dine about 300 people, and it's well connected to public transport. So this is where the main event is going to be, and we hope to make this bigger and grander in the same place. So what do we want out of this? This is my last slide. Is please, this is your Kalyanam. This is you are conducting this. Okay? We are just in the background. So please join, volunteer in whatever possible ways. Please spread the awareness. Now, as I said last time, we had about 3,000 people who managed to attend the 2-week event that we had. About 2,000 attended the program in Sattavis Patidar Hall. So please spread the word around. Let more and more people get the benefit of this big community event that we are doing. Obviously, nothing happens without dollars and pounds. So please, if you have opportunity to sponsor through your business or anybody else who can sponsor, please let them get in touch with us. And last but not the least, we have a very well-defined program which gives you Annadanam, Pushpadanam, and Yajamana Seva, which helps us kind of build the funds that are required to do this event. This is a big event. We spend a lot. We spend it very frugally. We have Bala here who questions us. He's our treasurer. He doesn't let me make a payment without 5 questions. So we have built a very transparent model within ourselves that we make sure that every penny that we collect is spent as frugally as possible, and we have all the checks and balances to make sure that money is well spent. But we do want to, this is a Kalyanam, this is a marriage. Marriage cannot be done, the big grand Indian wedding. It has to be, and this is marriage of Radha and Krishna. You can't do it any less. So we really want to make this a big event and make it grander and grander as we go along. So please, make sure that you volunteer and you contribute. And our website is now up to date. We have a digital team led by Shankar, who has updated the website. So it is radhakalyanam.uk. So that's the website. You will see the details of all the programs coming up subsequently as we go along. The initial update has already happened. So please be in touch with us through this particular website. We will communicate things as we go along. So radhakalyanam.uk is the website to go to. So thank you. As I said, we are very particular about how we do things. From an accounting point of view, if anybody has a question, do let us know. So that's all. It was just to give you an idea that it's going to be a large and much more grander event, pan-European event this time, and we expect a lot more people, and we expect to do a lot more new geographies that we have not covered before. So look forward to everybody's participation. Before we end, if we have any burning questions from anyone, 5 minutes, happy to take those questions. Lunch is nearly ready for everybody to be served. So we can start at 2 o'clock with Faisal Ali sir's bhajan. So any immediate questions that anybody has, happy for us to address that. Or any suggestions as well, please. They're doing good? Everybody's hungry.